feeling stopped feeling like living, when every goodbye turned into something unforgiving. Watch love turn to silence, then silence turned to dust, till even the word forever felt like something you can't trust. He buried what mattered in too many shallow graves. Watch time strip the color from the faces it saves. Home turned to memory, then memory to smoke. Every foundation he built just quietly broke. He lost what he owned, then lost it again. 10 different endings written by invisible hands. Keys turned to nothing, doors stopped remembering his name. Every new beginning arriving, dressed just the same. Now he walks through the echo where laughter used to breathe, through rooms full of outlines of the ones who had to leave. Even the walls feel distant, like they've learned to forget, like they've seen too much sorrow they refuse to accept. His mind doesn't rest, it argues in the dark, 1,000 conflicting voices tearing him apart. One says keep going, one says it's already done, one says you deserved it, one says you're the only one. They fight in his skull like storms with no sky, like memories that refuse to fully die. Every thought is a fracture, every breath is a weight. Every hope he once held now arrives far too late. He sits with the ghosts that don't need a room. They follow him quiet, they bloom in the gloom. Not the kind that you see, but the kind you become when the world keeps on moving and your heart stays undone. And still he keeps walking, no map, no plan, just the hollow remains of a once whole man, held together by echoes that refuse to release. Living on, not in peace, just the shape of belief. He stopped counting the losses when numbers lost meaning, when every new sunrise felt less like redeeming. The sky didn't change, he just stopped believing that anything warm could be worth retrieving. He's been broke more times than his memory allows, watched every I've got you dissolve into vows that bent like wet paper in weather too cold. Promises rusting, abandoned and old. He's lived in 10 lifetimes of starting again, but every restart just returned him to then. Different address, same emptiness inside, same quiet collapse he can no longer hide. Even his reflection forgot how to stay. It looks like a stranger who won't look away. Eyes like a hallway no light can pass through. A face that remembers what living can do. Sometimes he hears them all call from rooms that don't exist in the walls. Not voices of comfort, not soft or kind, but echoes of everything left behind. You failed us, one whispers, you left us to fall. I stayed, says another, but you lost us all. and he answers with silence that nobody hears, just swallowing absence that gathers like years. There are nights he forgets where the body begins, where memory ends and the haunting sinks in, like he's made of fragments that argue for place inside a collapsing and infinite space. He learned how to smile like a practiced disguise, while storms keep on breaking behind both his eyes. No one sees the debris, the ruin, the crack, just a man still upright who can't ever go back. And still he keeps moving, though moving is pain, through streets that feel empty but whisper his name. Each step is a funeral nobody attends, for all of the beginnings that never made amends. He doesn't ask for saving, he stopped that request. He just carries the weight like a stone in his chest. And somewhere inside, where the quiet grows deep, even his sorrow has forgotten to sleep. So he lives, not alive, not gone, not free, just a story of loss that forgot how to leave. A man made of echoes, of ashes, of time, still breathing, still breaking, still barely defined.